It's Cody with the Thin Blue Line Outdoors. I am the founder and creator of this brand. October 1st is here. Hopefully when you're watching this, it'll be like October 3rd, October 4th, somewhere in there. And I should be in a tree stand as you're watching this, if you're watching it as soon as it comes out. If you are already out there, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you already got your target buck or a big doe down or whatever makes you happy down. Season's starting here in Illinois. We are pumped. We're excited. I figure this is an opportunity for me to show you guys what I'm using for early season here in October in Illinois, so the Midwest. A couple other guys from the brand will be giving you their input later on throughout the weeks. But figured right now I'll give you my input. Number one, of course, we're going to be rocking some merch. Hopefully I'll have some more coming here soon. But this is a Real Tree Extra Thin Blue Line Outdoors hat. Will be found eventually on the website. I did have some, but I'm sold out. My favorite camo that I like to use is First Light. I'll be using like their fused base layers for the most part. Probably be breaking out the Sawtooth. I really like the Sawtooth. I got this piece, I believe, last year or 2 years ago. Either way, really like it. So just like right now, we've had pretty dewy mornings. This Sawtooth layer, this thicker waterproof DWR layer, kind of helps keep that frost off you. So I really like that. I like vests a lot, so I'll be running a Sawtooth vest to go with that as well. I'll also be using the Catalyst jackets and pants. I also have a pair, I'm not for sure, I think it was Obsidian pants is what I believe the model number is. But I really like the Catalyst. It's a light jacket, soft shell. It's really quiet. All my camo for the most part is either their Cypher or their, couldn't tell you what their other one is the one with their green pattern. When I started buying the First Light, they did not have their Spectre, their Whitetail pattern. I had a couple buddies who got the Spectre. I really like it, would highly recommend it, but the other camo patterns, I've had no issues with them. I like them in the Whitetail Woods as well. Now, some people might be for this or against this. I do use some dead downwind scent spray. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it really works or not. Here's the way I look at it is, if this gives me or buys me another second or two, and maybe that's only the second or two I needed to get that shot off, I'll take it. Also figured this isn't going to hurt me at all. You know, if they can smell this, they can already smell me. No big deal. I'm going to use it. I use a Summit safety harness. I'm not going to get that out right now. I have everything packed up for the weekend. Doing a little camping trip with Ryan. But I use a Summit safety harness. I don't care what harness you wear. Just go out there and be safe. You're in a tree stand, wear a damn harness. There's no excuse not to. We're going to go with the Hoyt bow. I've had this bow now since 2015 or 2016. It is the Carbon Defiant. I take it back. It's just Defiant. It is aluminum frame. I was too poor to buy the carbon one. So this is just aluminum frame. It's their turbo cam system. It's less forgiving because of that. But I have a super small draw length. It's only 26.5 inches. So super small draw length. That's why I liked turbo cams. It gives me that extra feet per second. Yeah, I've killed, let's see, I've killed a bear with this. I've killed multiple deer with this. I really like the Hoyt bows. I shot bear before that my whole life, and then I made the switch to Hoyt. There's a lot of good bows out there, but I do love my Hoyt. It's a Trophy Ridge sight system. I think the Hot Shot is called, and the Trophy Ridge stabilizer. And of course, you got to get the blue and the blue strings to represent the Thin Blue Line. I'm using, hey puppy, I'm using the Day 6 arrows. I switched to them last year, really like them. Micro diameter, so they're a lot smaller diameter. I've killed now several. I killed one hog with it now and one deer with it. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm using iron wheel broadheads. I have two types of broadheads I'm shooting for iron wheel. Here's their solid 100 grain tip. So you can see that right there. I have not used this on an animal yet. I might break it out though this weekend. I said micro diameter, but I'm really confident it going through like any shoulder blades or anything. Obviously I don't want to make a shoulder blade shot, but if it happens, I feel pretty confident with this. I'm shooting a 600 grain arrow, so I definitely fall in that high FOC category. You know, whether you knock it or agree with it or not, so far I've had luck with it. This one I actually need to clean it a little bit. This is the 100 grain wide tip. Like I said, this is the tip that I've used to kill the deer and hogs, and I have liked it quite a bit. No nicks in any of it yet. I really like this broadhead. For a whitetail hunter, if I had to recommend one broadhead from Iron Will, I really like this quite a bit. Alright, I'm using, for my backpack here, it is Exo Mountain Packs. It's a little big. I honestly need to buy their smaller pack. But it's what I have. I bought it for elk hunting. I used it all for whitetail hunting last year. With all my camera gear that I bring out, it really comes in handy. Yeah, it kind of, like I said, it is kind of a pain to have this big a bag sometimes, but it comes in handy. So for my camera arm, since I film, this is a Komodo camera arm I got from Amazon. I bought the fluid head they recommend with it as well. I take that back, I'm sorry. This is a Komodo fluid head. This is a 4th arrow camera arm. Komodo fluid head. It was over $100 on Amazon. I really liked it, really. You know, yeah, it's got the red highlights. I prefer not to have that, but yeah, it has not let me down yet. It's quiet, it's smooth. Would recommend it. Like I said, and this is their 1st generation camera arm for 4th arrow. I know they got a 2nd generation now. I do not have that. This is the 1st generation with the 1st generation attachment to the tree as well. Works good. I don't have any complaints. Back to my bow real quick. I know this is kind of random here. My release, Little Goose release, Scott's Archery. Had this now for almost 10 years now. This same release hasn't let me down yet. I like it. It's smooth. Yeah, recommend that as well. The cameras that I'm going to be using, I think it's XA11 that I'm filming this on now. 4K capabilities. Really like it. I've had it now for 2 or 3 years. Really recommend it. Just really enjoy the camera. It's easy to use, but like I said, it has that 4K capability. I always like a handy cam. I'll be honest, not a big GoPro fan. They're not bad. I mean, GoPro, that's what you got. Ryan, the Red Coat, if you watch his channel, all his footage is with a GoPro. It's really good. But I like the Osmo, the DJI Osmo Action Cam. This is their 1st generation as well. I really like this camera. Front screen, back screen, 4K capabilities. You can do time lapses. Really like it. Also have the DJI Action Mini, or I'm sorry, Action Gimbal. Really like it as well. 4K capabilities. I mainly only use it like walking to and from the stand. You can get some slow motion in there, cinematic stuff. I like it for that purposes there. Alright, a couple other things real quick. Gerber knife. If you watched the channel last year, I kind of talked about this knife a little bit. This knife means a lot to me. Don't know the model of it. It's just a Gerber skinning gut knife. My dad gave this to me the first time, my first harvest, deer harvest. Just means a lot to me. I've got all kinds of animals with this now, cleaned animals. Yeah, just means a lot to me there. Here's a new headlamp I'm trying out this year. This is the Night Buddy. If you watch TikTok at all, you may have seen this. Yeah, I've tried it just doing chores here around the farm. You know, I like it so far. You know, pretty bright. You can switch it. I like the red. I don't know if I have the hands-on thing here yet. Yeah, I do. So boom, what's so nice, you can turn it on hands feature so I can have it on, and then as I'm going, I'll get up in the tree, instead of hitting the button, you can just shut it off like that. Really like it for that purpose. We're going to try it out this year. It's supposed to be waterproof. I have done chores in the rain with it. There seem to be no issues. It's USB capabilities. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll last yet for hunting wise, but we're going to try it out. hopefully hopefully it does well. High hopes for it. High hopes for it. The only other thing, I don't have it right here in front of me right now. You know, I hunted a lot out of a tree saddle. I'm going to be using the tethered Phantom for this first part of the season anyway. It's what I used last year. And then after I probably get used to climbing a tree again with the saddle, I'll probably switch to the new Cruiser. I don't remember the model of it right now. I bought a Cruiser saddle this spring. Haven't used it yet. So they sold me on it, at least to give it a try. High hopes for it. You know, I've always liked Tether. Tether hasn't let me down yet. But we're going to try the Cruiser now. Alright guys, that's pretty much my whitetail setup for early October here in Illinois. Like I said earlier, beginning of this, we're going to have content coming from a couple other guys talking about their gear list and what they're going to use for the whitetail season, at least at the beginning of the season anyway. I'm going to keep trying to push content out with you guys. The channel is continuing to grow. This is my passion. I love doing this. I'm hoping some of you guys out there are enjoying the videos we're making and maybe learning a thing or two. If anything, it just gets your mind off of, you know, stress outside of this. That's a win in my book. And any of my first responder and law enforcement guys out there, if you're watching this, stay safe, guys. You know, keep going. I know it's a tough time for law enforcement and first responders right now, but somebody's got to do it. You know, somebody, when it's your loved one and they pick up the phone and they need help, somebody's got to be there. And if you chose this profession, it's you. So stay strong, keep defending that line, and everybody else out there, have a good deer season and stay safe. Thank you.